Hi, it's Steve here, and in this video I want to take you through keyword research for a small local business. And I'm going to use an hypothetical business. It's going to be a ladies hairdressing business, and the business is located in Ironbridge, Shropshire, and obviously the customers or the clients that we're going to get are going to be located within a certain radius of the location of the hair salon or the shop. 20 miles I've got there. And the first part of that research process is actually to create a list of what we call seed keywords, and that is keywords that we think that people will actually go and type into a search engine when they're looking for a business like ours. And I've got the list there: ladies hairdresser Telford, ladies hairdresser Ironbridge, etc. And notice the list has all got a geographic component to them, in this case the name of the town. And there's obviously a lot more towns within that vicinity, and they will also be included, or they should also be included, but they're just there for illustration. So that's a list of what we call seed keywords, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take those keywords and we're going to plug them into a research tool. We're going to use the Google one, and what we're looking for with this tool is to try and find other keywords, important keywords, what we call primary keywords, that we may have missed in this list here, and also to create another list of what we call secondary keywords, or what a lot of people also use the term long tail keywords, which are supporting keywords to our primary keywords, but obviously not as important. You'll get to understand what I mean later on when we come to the optimization process. But the first thing we're going to do is go over to Google, and we're going to research using these seed keywords. And to go to Google, what we're looking for is the Google keyword tool, and the URL is a bit strange, so the easiest way to find it is to go and do a Google search on it, and it should be the first one in the list there. We're going to go for the external tool, and then quite simply what we do here is we enter our keywords in here, and we're going to use hairdresser. And notice we're not going to use a location, even though seed keywords add a location, and that's because the location Ironbridge or Telford is not a very large location. It doesn't cover a large population, and if we did include the location, we wouldn't generate many results. One trick, what trick I'm using here, is to not use one at all. Another one is to actually use a larger location. So we could type in hairdresser London, or if you're in America, hairdresser New York, which should generate a lot more results. Remember, what we're looking for is ideas at this stage. That's all we're doing. So we're just looking to pick up keywords that are related to our business, that we may have missed, and we can actually include in our page copy and in our page meta tags. So we start with hairdresser. Now it has defaulted to the United States down here. I'm going to change it to the UK. And what you want to do is sort these into global monthly searches, so the highest at the top, and you should also come down here and change it to 100. Okay, now all we do is we scan down this list and we look for keywords that we may have missed and that could actually be important. And I'm just going to read a few out quickly. I'm not going to do it exhaustively. This is an iterative process. We actually keep going through this process, entering the seed keywords in the tool in an iterative fashion, looking for other keywords. Now, an important thing to bear in mind: we only are interested in keywords that are actually applicable to our business. Now, the first one you see here, barber, it's got lots of global searches, but we're actually a ladies hairdressing salon, so barber is just not applicable. You'll see others there where it has ethnic hairdressing. Now, if you don't do ethnic hairdressing, then you're not going to be interested in that keyword. You're not going to include it. We're not going to include keywords in a page copy that aren't applicable to our particular business. And again, you'll see another one there, hair extensions. Maybe you do, maybe you don't do hair extensions. If you do, it's something you're going to include. If you don't, it's something that you're not going to include. Okay, so we got hairstyles, haircuts, salons, and basically what you're looking for here, the important ones are the actual 2 to 3 letter, 3 word searches. See one there, hairdressers London. Notice it is a geographic search after all, and you'll see the names cropping up there. I'd expect to see other major cities in the UK cropping up there. Hairdressing is cropping up frequently, and we didn't have that in our C keywords, and if we look further here we can see the term hairdressing has just as many searches as hairdresser. So hairdressing is going to become one of our primary keywords, just like hairdresser. Okay, that's that one done. So now what I'm going to go back and do is I'm going to go and plug in our other term, hairstylist, and again we can do a search on that. Right, hairstyles, got a lot of searches. Haircut again. Short hair, again worth mentioning, if you specialised or in short hair or long hair, then it's something you'd actually include as a primary keyword. If you, and obviously most people do, they just cut short hair, long hair, medium hair, it makes no difference, but it's still worthwhile including it as a keyword on the site. Maybe not a primary one, but certainly worth including the term short. And we've got makeover, colour, we expect to see colouring somewhere down there. Short hairstyles here, 2010 hairstyles. I'd expect this is actually January 2011 now. These results are actually taken from 2010, so I'd expect to see during 2011 the search phrase 2011 hairstyles coming in there. And again, it's something that you can actually include in the copy, especially if you do specialise in that type of thing like celebrity hairstyles or modern hairstyles. Something worth bearing in mind. Black hair, this is obviously ethnic hair. And wedding hair, again, do you specialise in styling for weddings? Again, something to include. Curly hair. Beauty and hair, there's a lot of hair salons that combine with beauty salons. Again, only choose that if it's applicable to you. Highlights to go with colours and colouring. Okay, that's it there. Okay, so what we really need to do is go through these lists, and we just keep plugging away at this now and making a list of keywords and dividing that list into what we call primary keywords, in other words keywords that we're definitely going to target, and secondary keywords that we're actually going to include we're going to include them on the page content, but they're not going to be so important. So just to show you a bit of geography in there, one final check is sometimes it does bring up slightly different results if you do put a location in there. So I'm going to choose a major city, so I'm going to look at hairstylist London and do a search on that, and then I'm going to scan down the list to look, see if there's anything new in here. Okay, I don't intend to go through that list with you. I just want to introduce you to the process. So the process is to take the C keywords, the ones you actually thought of, and introduce them into the keyword tool, and to look for keywords that you may have missed. And what we're looking for to sort the list into primary keywords and secondary keywords. Now, the primary keywords are the keywords that are A, most applicable to our business, and B, have the most global monthly searches. So just repeat that. The primary keywords are going to be the ones that are most applicable to our business and have the most global monthly searches. The secondary keywords that we're going to have are the ones that are not so directly applicable to our business and that have less global monthly searches. Okay, I hope that gives you an idea of basic research for a local business. If I was doing it for a computer consultant, I'd go through the exact same process. I'd just type in computer consultant, and again, as it's going to be geographically limited, I might type in London, or I just might leave it blank. Okay, that's the end of this video. Until the next time, bye.